Hey everyone, I hope you're having a nice weekend. A few things in the greenhouse before we head outside. I want to start just this small tray of lima beans. The back of the package suggests soaking the seeds overnight, so that's why I set that here just as a reminder. I'll be here Monday, so I'll probably just put them in water to soak and then we can plant them the next day. I want to do one full tray of soybeans. And both of these can go down here after they're potted up. Then we need to pot up a few more things. This dwarf sunflower and this pink zinnia. And these two, let's put in 4-inch pots. I'm gonna let them grow just a little bit more, maybe over the next couple weeks. And then I'm gonna plant them outside along the sidewalk and I'll show you kind of my thoughts on that. A couple other things to pot up, more sunflowers and slender mountain mint. I have more sunflowers back here. I don't think we're gonna go through the process of potting them all up. I'm gonna just try to give away trays of them. One tray I'm gonna take over to Battle, but if you have a need for some, and most of these I think are the mammoth sunflowers, if you have a need for like big sunflowers at home, feel free to take some. Otherwise, I'm just gonna start giving them away. We have some sweet potato slips over here that will need to be potted up once there are roots on them. I guess I've just thrown seeds into the seed closet at some point in these baskets. So let's go through these. I know it's supposed to be kind of rainy next week, so this might be a good indoor activity if the weather's not nice. And just go through the seeds. I'm gonna actually walk around to this other side so I can show you. And figure out if we need to keep them or just toss them or what. Like this bag of basil, for instance, I know we already have multiple bags of basil in the seed closet. And if I look at the back, the expiration date is 2022. So I think these are still good. And like something like this where we don't have room for them in the seed closet, but they're still usable, I think I'll just send over to Foxwood. But then let's go through like some of this other stuff. Like I think these beans, these beans are 2023. I think we have some room in the seed closet to put more beans. So we can just kind of go through all this stuff. A lot of it's like herbs. There's some spring stuff. So like for instance, if we're looking at this lettuce, 2022, I think there's still room in the lettuce bin for lettuce. But like if you get a bin that's full and these seeds are older, I'd again maybe just send them to Foxwood. So anyway, we'll just at least go through these, kind of see where things stand and then decide what to do with them. We still need to propagate this, why did I just blank on the name of this? Citronella. Which I haven't even looked up yet, but I know we can do it, so we'll figure that out next week. For outside, again, it looks like it's gonna be rainy, or at least chances of rain, so hopefully that means we won't be watering very much next week, if at all, which would be awesome. But anyways, so what I wanted to show you guys out here was with those dwarf sunflowers and zinnias is I've really only been able to get the anise hyssop growing up along this part. So I think what I'm gonna do is like the next third of the sidewalk down, I'm gonna put sunflowers, and the last third I'm gonna put zinnias and just kind of like pack them in there. I probably will get some extra soil to kind of raise the ground level up a little bit, because it tends to flood down here, which is why pretty much nothing is growing. But at least with annuals, I'm not that worried about it. And as we're going into the summer's usually drier. So I'm hoping I can at least try it. I'm just gonna try it. We'll see what happens. Until I can find a more permanent solution for what to put in right there. The basil out here we need to prune, which basically just means, let me see, like this, I'll show you for example. there are a couple sets of leaves. Like there's a set here and there's a set here. So we basically just need to like prune it off like right there. And then that will lead to a more bushy plant, and it'll branch out. If it already has, like you can see here, that's already been pruned, but then these new sets of leaves, we can prune right up here. So just like go up, there's one set of leaves, two set of leaves, so I'd pinch right there. And then again, that's gonna make it bushier. So we'll do this probably Monday, because I've already seen some of these. Like, see, that one is just starting to flower, and we don't want that. So anyway, we can go through here and prune. We can harvest green beans out here. There's some here and some here. Just like a little small bag of them. Sorry, I'm trying to look at my notes and I keep flopping around. Oh, we need to again, hopefully we won't have to really deal with this, but if it's not going to be raining, we do need to water beds 8, 20, 21, and 23 every day until they germinate. I just direct sowed some stuff this week. Let's see. Oh yeah, check potatoes. This might be something we're doing. I forgot to do this before the video, but that's okay. I'm gonna dig up a plant next week and see how these potatoes are looking. They might be getting close to harvesting. Let's see, we planted them March 1st. It did take them a while to germinate. So they've been in the ground March, April, May, 3 months, but probably just like a little over 2 months since they germinated. But I've seen them like start to set flower and then they kind of puttered out. So I'm just curious to see if these will be ready anytime soon. So that might be something we do. I did notice there are some peppers starting. So we can kind of keep an eye on these. Like you can see this one and these. You know, it seems like every year we have issues with peppers for some reason. This bed is labeled jalapenos, but that is not a jalapeno. Why is that? I don't get what's going on with the peppers. Anyway, there might be some type of pepper growing and ready in here. These are shishitos. I don't see anything on there. These peppers have actually grown pretty fast, but I think they will mature or ripen to a red and orange color. So we'll keep an eye on these. But you know, some of them are like putting on size. So keep an eye on that. The raspberries are ripening and you should really try them if you haven't already. You can see they're called golden raspberries, but they're more like peachy colored. But they're kind of ripening, you know, you just get a couple at a time. So we'll see if we have enough to like maybe just share with people, because they're really not going to travel very well over to Foxwood. So we'll have to see. But definitely try them if you haven't already. Let's see. Cucumbers we might want to keep an eye on, especially if it's raining. The cucumbers will grow pretty fast. You can see, oh gosh, dang it. I just noticed there's a little bite mark off of that one. Dang it. There's something just chewing on stuff. You can see here. It's just like loves this bed and keeps messing with stuff. But you can see back there, I don't know if you can see that. The cucumbers are starting. And let's see what kind of harvest we can get out of, especially this bed, because it just keeps getting gnawed on. And then, this is another thing. It might be easier after it's been rainy. We can kind of weed around this area. If you're here, I can kind of walk you through what to pull and what not to pull. A lot of stuff in there is weeds though. There are peppers in this bed, which are getting shaded out, and so I might move these. I'm not sure where yet, but that might be also a task we can work on next week. And that is about it. I should be here during my normal hours, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Again, it looks like it's going to be, or at least there's a chance of rain, especially early next week. So it might be more inside work. And also, the swamp cooler, if you were here last week, you heard the awful sound it was making. Steve is out on vacation next week, but he has the swamp cooler turned off, and he will fix it when he gets back the following week. I think that we're supposed to have a couple warm days early next week, but then afterwards the temperature is going to drop again. But just keep that in mind. If you're here, the greenhouse is going to get stuffy. It is going to get hot, hotter than normal. So please take precautions. Come early. Don't stay too long if you get too hot. And I will let you guys know when that is fixed. I think that's about it. As always, I appreciate any help you guys can provide, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks, bye.